Hey, interwebs, it is Jack K, and welcome to another time where I play a video game and just talk about it non-stop. I am your host for today.
Okay.
And here's the thing. I actually started this recording a little bit by doing my free draws. Unfortunately, I got interrupted, and it was so early on. Then it just figured that it would be easier on me if instead of going through the trouble of
Party?
splicing in the video from before, if I just started recording from scratch and just explain what I got in those free draws. I don't even remember. That's how unremarkable it is. We got everyone's favorite lesbian. And something else.
Which do you like?
As for who that is, I think I'll just remain a mystery, just to keep things anonymous and all. So I just hopped into Aether Raid to show off an accessory that I decided to put on Nana today. There's actually two that I've been bouncing between. So maybe I'll just show the other one real quick and then stick with the glasses. And I'll probably even just like put a little poll up on Twitter or something long before this video goes up to try to get an idea, just get some outside feedback on exactly which is the better non-accessory. This is pretty good, but there was what was the other thing? I'll know it when it's on there. Though I'll admit this seemed like it's pretty darn good too, until I realized it wasn't. The cowlick wasn't going through the little center there. What was that other accessories? Glasses may just win by default because they can't seem to find it. Oh yeah, this mage cap. I have to admit, this is pretty darn good too. To the point of, I'm willing to take viewers' feedback on which is the superior accessory. I have not been paying attention to the voting for this one for a good long time. I don't even think I'm gonna do it, but I'll just throw my support over to Mia, because Mia's cool. Fine, I guess we'll battle in it too. Might as well, considering it's probably the only time they'll actually do a battle in here.
Here I go.
So,
Wonderful.
this recording session in general only exists to try and warm me up for the podcasts that I wanted to record. Because it's Monday, so I was going to go into the whole podcast
I will fight.
movement and take things down from there. You know, I don't think I ever actually heard Mia talk until now, and I just missed my opportunity to actually hear what she sounds like, because
Okay.
I was talking over her before, and now she's dead. And she's not in my unit, so I'll never see her again. Yay! At least I got for that one piece. But yeah, Monday's gonna be a podcast day again, and I don't really even have a backlog to record, which is fine, because it's the first week of the month, the first Monday of the month. So I like to do a fresh live one anyways, with that includes some current events, and try to save my backlog for the other time of the month. Part of me wants to do it weekly, but I just don't think I have the capability to do that yet. Anyways, meet you back over at Aether Battle. I want to talk about other things. I'm gonna go back in with Nana again, because I can. Oh, I was thinking maybe I should put some more thought into who I fight in Aether Battle. But who cares? It's all mindless stuff at the end of the day.
A tough choice.
I see like they got some pretty cool festive stuff in the mix these days, but I haven't really taken too much time to actually explore Aether Keep. In fact, I don't think I've even really like gone into the whole casual part of Aether Keep, you know, the part where you actually like chill in the spa and that. I've yet to even touch that mode.
Wonderful.
But I'm not gonna do that quite yet until I get done talking about what I want to talk about. That's like this 4th of July weekend. I'm kind of disappointed because first they felt like a complete waste.
I've got this.
Okay.
I'm trying to even remember what I did Thursday. Friday, I didn't really get any time to record either, but at least I can excuse that to the fact that I was pretty much out all day. I pretty much went from a job interview to taking care of some grocery shopping for family events coming up in the near future. And then I followed it all up with some walking. And just as I was starting to head home, I got my dad calling me asking for my help. So I pretty much jumped right from being at home for a few hours to staying outside even longer when it's 90-degree weather out,
Stay close.
splitting wood and all that good fun stuff. So I was just like hot, sweaty, and just ready to die. We do have a pool though, but I just never actually use it because I'm not really much of a swimmer. But past couple
Tough choice.
days, especially
Okay.
Wednesday,
Wonderful.
I wanted to do it, but things were so late by the time I got home, I didn't have a chance to.
Which do you like?
But following it up with Friday,
Ready.
Friday just didn't work out, or Thursday didn't work out, so after I got through all the wood splitting, I was asked to go pick up dinner for the family. And I did that, and by the time I got back from that, I was just like ready to collapse, so I just jumped in the pool, and I felt completely renovated. So I actually just watched some of Proton John's streams, because he actually streamed at a time frame that wasn't outside my sleep schedule for once. And we have Wi-Fi, it does go outside a little bit, so I was actually able to watch the stream while waiting in the pool, and just like take breaks from that to actually swim around in it, and cool off by diving underwater and fun stuff like that.
So strong.
Got out all that, and the family wanted to go out for ice cream. So basically by the time I actually got home and got settled, it was like 8 to 9 o'clock in the evening. So there was no time to record yesterday, is the whole gist I was getting at. And Thursday I probably could have made time to record, but just something about Thursday is a mess, like I can't remember it. At least with Friday, the worst thing that happened was I played a really crummy Mario Maker level. If you're following me on Twitter, you'll know which one I'm talking about. I think I bashed on it way too much on Twitter, so I'll just leave that topic alone. And I was really hoping that by the time I could no longer do Aether battles, that I would at least figure out what the heck
I'll be your peerless warrior.
I did Thursday, but I'm still drawing a blank. I feel like I'm not going to be able to remember until I stop commentating, so that's a little bit of a
Go,
disappointment.
go, go.
The enemy.
We're not going to talk about that today.
On it.
Wonderful.
Why didn't I attack the building? I went up right next to it. Also, maybe starting to get a little bit tired of the whole catapult over there. Also, what's your ability and why wasn't I able to counterattack you?
Ready.
Well, all I know is that your ability doesn't really matter, because I was able to finish you off before you counterattacked me and all that jazz.
Yes.
Now, I should probably play smarter and actually try to take out... Yes... I was gonna say take out an Aether fountain and restore my Aether, but you know what? It probably won't even be enough to actually give me a second roll. So we're just gonna deal with it.
Okay.
Goodbye.
The enemy.
Go, go, go.
Just get you out of there. Make sure I'm not...
I've got this.
Well, at least I'm out of range of her attack.
Stay close.
Okay, now you take care of everything over here. And I think I'll stall for a little bit of time. Just leave Lisa alone so we can take out the Aether fountain and see if it actually restores enough stamina. to make good use out of. We'll see. What I did Thursday, I can actually remember what I did Wednesday better, because like after work I went out for a Pokemon Go walk. And I feel like I've mentioned it already, but I will probably... Yeah, that's it for doing things in Aether. Just say, yeah, I did Groundon raid day, finally got a shiny Groundon. That's just of that. Probably, if you're interested in me talking about Pokemon Go, listen to the podcast. I'll probably bring it up there. R&R Affinity earns Aether Stones. Aether Resort, a map where you can freely place heroes and structures and watch as they interact with each other. You gain 1 Aether Stone for every R&R you use. Once per day you can gain R&R Affinity by visiting your resort. Special events weekly. I think I'll figure out the rest of it. Oh good, they laid out everything they already have.
Certainly.
Who are you? And... well, I guess it is random, so that would make sense, but... do I... yeah, I'll use 60 to unlock one more hero. I feel like I'm gonna care about that more than the other things. So let's see, who do we want to have in our Dream Estate? I think we established Na has to be there, as well as at least one Lin. You know, since it's for style though, I think I'll stick with... where is she? Valentine's Day, Lin, I know you're around here somewhere. I'll throw Indigo on there too while I'm trying to find the Lin I actually want to display. Guess for Lucina too. Odd. Why isn't she showing up here? I must just be blind. There's Farge. Corn. Well, I got Aylin here. We'll go with that. Let's update friends. I don't know what it'll do, but it'll be something. Oh, just lets me see my friends' heroes. I half tempted to put one of my friends' heroes on here. Maybe later. But we could probably add some other accessories on the mix. Build. Yeah, let's put a hot spring in the mix. It only makes sense to put it by grass, and I feel like putting it by a fountain and just... surrounding it by flowers would also be good. I'm gonna put these around here. Put that here. What would be a good place to put the face statue? Maybe right there. Terrain. Oh yeah! Oh, cool, I could actually change the environment. That kind of throws out... you know what, it throws out away everything I had planned, but we can make adjustments. We can renovate ourselves from this distinction. Alrighty, I decided to cut away while I've made some renovations to the place. But doesn't this look a lot nicer now? Oh, I can actually throw people in there and see what happens.
I won't miss.
This was a series of predicaments I did not actually see happen. Tap a hero. Any weapon switching done does not affect the actual hero's weapons. Oh.
Find your target.
Okay.
Whoa. Ready.
Let's see.
Prepare
Fishio! So, can I just throw them anywhere? I knew I could assume... I assume I could throw them into hot springs. I didn't think I'd actually be able to throw them into all these structures. Well, I think it's the moment we all been waiting for. Let's just roll in the hot spring and see what happens. Wait, tap a hero? Oh, you can make them dive under the water.
Yes. I won't lose.
Or maybe that's just coincidence. Oh,
Ready. Whoa, ready.
am I playing a mini game here?
Grand finale. What's one more dance? Sure.
What the heck am I even doing? Go in, go in. Okay, I'm just like being all... I'm barely even talking at this point. Is there anything else I want to do in this game before closing it off? Oh yeah, there was one more thing. Especially because I can't even remember my first day at all. It's like one big blank blur. And that is try to get the original win. I'm gonna just draw any reds that appear on here, all one of them, and see what happens. Come on, big money, no whammies. I'm actually recording this separately so I can actually... This is actually pretty good that I'm finally actually pulling out the mic to actually record my commentary separately, so I don't have to mute the game audio in fear that it'll overpower my commentary. And that would just seem cheap. I got a lot of orbs of spirit. I almost want to try one more time, but it feels like a waste of orbs not to be going for some sort of special unit. But how else am I gonna get Lynn? When am I gonna get an opportunity to have a banner focused around her? One more time, let's see how many red orbs are. And of course now, when I'm willing to only do one to try to save a little bit on the orbage, that's when I get the multiples. It's like the game knows how to make me spend the quote-unquote money. And I use quotes around that because, as I think I've mentioned before, I've never actually had a desire to put money towards orbs in this game. I personally feel like they're generous enough with the free orbs. The only time I've ever put money into the game is when I've had it for several years. And kind of felt a little guilty, like felt like I should at least put a couple dollars towards it to support the creators. So that's what I did. I waited until I could find the best deal possible, which was that one time they had the banner combo with the Black Knight. That's probably one of the better deals Fire Emblem Heroes has. If there's any flaws I think there is with this game, it's with the in-game currency. And with it being a gacha game, that's not necessarily a strong point to have. Like, you're already kind of feeling bad about spending money on the game because you're just putting in the RNG, you know you're not going to get what you want. Case in point, 2 Hannahs in a row. But if you go into the shop and actually look at how much it costs for the orbs, I personally think it's a terrible deal. Like, you're paying $2 to not... You don't even get a full draw. Draw one single hero for $2 whole. And it gets a little bit better when you buy them in bulk, but most of the time you have to pay an excessive amount of money in order to do so. Then again, I am playing this on iOS. The Apple Store tends to make things more expensive than the Android Store, but I remember that it was never a good deal, even when I was playing this game on Android. So like, I never felt inclined to spend money on this game because the deal for orbs were just honestly terrible. And that's a bad point to end things off on. So I'll just do one tap battle and then give my cadeaux. End this on somewhat of a happy note. Thank you all for tuning in. It's a little bit all over the place, but I kind of needed the commentary warm up before I went to the podcast proper, because I got big plans for this particular one. Probably won't be able to do it today, because I want to try to at least get a friend or two involved with the process. I feel comfortable saying that, because it may... Because if that's not all taken care of by the time this goes live, then it's probably one of those ideas that we're going to be sitting in the back burner anyways. But let's just say, like, I normally don't get excited over data mines, Pokemon Go, but I'm just way too hyped about this particular one. I gotta resist talking about it until the time it's come for its proper introduction and explanation. The hype train is just too strong though. How does one resist a hype train? Why do I remember this song being better than I'm hearing it now? This is pretty much proof that I need to end this off now. Just one more round till I frown. Dun 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 bum ba tooth. Yeah, see y'all later.